front of my brain, and you guys have all rolled. I talked to Josh about this earlier, but I'll talk to you guys about it. That way I can kind of just brainstorm how I'm going to do it in the future. If you guys want to, for those of you who watched the Glass Cannon podcast of Giant Slayer, there was the main story where you had all your characters, and then there was like a secondary story that kind of formed.
That was really good. That was a good piece.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested, I was thinking about that today. I fell into a rabbit hole of lore on Galarian and around Ustalav and stuff. So while I was prepping for this, so what I was thinking was, if you guys are interested in that, it would connect with the main story. It's not like a separate offshoot, but it would be connected with the main story. And I'd probably start you guys at like level 10.
Wow.
And you can create an entirely new class, start at level 10, and then we can do this side thing that connects back to the main story. If you guys don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine. But I was just thinking about that and thought it would be a cool way to tie in something.
I mean, I would love to create a new character at level 10.
Sounds fun to me.
Best part.
PJ will never want to go back. That's the only bummer if we do that. He will never want to play bot ever again.
Because it's connecting back, it will eventually connect back. You guys can, kind of get to experience a couple different characters, because as playing in Giant Slayer, I was telling Josh this, your first character is never your favorite. Maybe your second character might be, but, it's a trial and error process of what you like to play.
So who was yours, Scott?
Who was my secondary character? Like
your favorite character you created?
Definitely Ka.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good one.
Soliska's down there on the list, but I made Soliska in Rage because I just built a character and had
Arndise is pretty cool too. I felt bad because Arndise is pretty cool.
Yeah, she was, man. And if anybody needs help creating a character, I promise you I will help. That is Justin and I's favorite part, is just creating characters.
Yep, it's good.
And again, you guys, if you guys are interested in that, I'll get started on that. We wouldn't start it till probably the end of this book. But if you guys are interested in that, I will get started on creating that.
I'm game.
Okay. It's not going to happen until the end of the book, and there's a lot of content in this book. Everything that I've done so far is just the intro book. The entire, the first 10 pages is we did.
Really?
And there's I don't know, probably 80 more pages of content.
Good lord.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's a lot of content in there. So just keep in mind that, again, if you need help creating something, let me know. But we're going to start it at level 10, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the here and now. Everybody is in Roll20. So last time, what you guys did was we can rewind a little bit because we're, 3 weeks away, 3 weeks off from playing. So let's just do a nice reminder.
Christmas.
For people. So you guys defeated the castle, found this very strange hilt of a sword. It seemed to gravitate towards Bosrath. Or I wouldn't even say necessarily gravitate towards Bosrath, but it gravitated away
from me.
From Zaid.
Right.
So you guys found this. You can sense that it does have some innate magical power. Can't identify what, or where, or anything like that. But again, it is. What's the sword in Lord of the Rings?
Josh.
Sting?
He took a whole class.
Bruh, that was in high school.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
The one that Aragorn.
That was 16 years ago.
I think it was like Andriel or something like that.
It was
Arendelle.
Yeah, that one. Think of that. Except you only have the hilt. You only have the hilt of it.
Cool.
All right, so you went through that. You found your new companion after Atrata was magically teleported away.
Murdered. Brutally murdered.
It was a flying, a thing that appeared out of nowhere that encased him in armor and teleported him out.
The classic.
A classic. Yeah, classic.
I've seen that in the movies before. All right, so you did that. You found Barrett. Barrett is a tiefling. Then you guys remembered that you had to get to Tamravena. All your dilly-dallying and looting was completed. So you went to Tamravena to meet a contact named Vladimir. You found out that Vladimir is the regent in waiting for Tamravena. You tried to find him, could not find him. Guy appeared in jail. That seemed a little crazy. You found out that is Vladimir. You're not really sure how a 13-year-old could be transformed into a mid-20s-year-old. But you were gifted the information from Zaid and Bareth when they were in there that it could be one of three things. Either this is not Vladimir and somebody has used his mind as essentially a vessel. You feel that he was either killed and resurrected, or the final thing is that there is so much necromantic energy in the Shudderwood, which is where he was, that it slowly aged him and deteriorated his mind. Those are the three things that you...
And this is the professor, right?
No, this is Vladimir.
Vladimir, okay.
Yep. So you find that out about him when you're with Mikhail. And then as Zaid is leaving the cell, Vladimir grabs him by the arm, and there was like a transfer of mind that quickly happened, where Zaid saw a vision of a giant, shadowy, dark figure, watching over Lepistad, and he sees werewolves that are. Think of this as like an aerial view, and he sees werewolves, around Lepistad, and then in the middle, he sees the center of Lepistad burning on fire. And then we ended.
Can
I ask a question?
Yeah.
No.
So, I don't. This is either for Josh or Scott, I would guess. So, is that like the transfer of information? Is that like a power of that like order that you're in, or is it just like he had some magic on his own that transferred that to you?
Something outside was interfering.
What's that?
You would assume that when Vladimir grabbed him, Vladimir himself did not know that it would do that, but felt compulsed to grab him.
Okay.
Think of like, you know, a parasite that would like
I was
infect
more like
by touch.
got you. Okay, I was more like thinking like what's the there's like a movie where like people of the order like both had they had like a telekinesis power, and like it was like a history log essentially of like the travels and whatnot, and so as long as you like transferred it to someone, like they could retain that information, otherwise it would be lost to like, you know, the oblivion essentially.
Yeah, think of it more as like if you touch a cursed object, and you see in like movies where if you touch a cursed object, like your eyes roll back to your head and like you have a vision.
Yeah.
Anybody seen It?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the what are they called? The death lights.
Sure.
When he like opens his maw.
Oh,
and you
opens
see
his
the
mouth
light.
and yeah.
Yeah. Think of it like that. Like you are then transported and seeing something that you're not actually seeing. You know what I mean?
You. Okay. Got you. It's like a veil, essentially. Like,
yeah. When he grabs Zaid, this vision pops into, you know, Zaid's mind as like he's seeing this and entranced. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right, so you guys voted last time that you want to proceed to Lepidstadt with haste.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so before you leave, you see Mikhail come in, and he states that Vladimir, there's something wrong. He's sick.
Sick in what way?
I cannot describe.
is it like an infection of some kind?
We are not sure.
Can I do a
But
heal
his-
check on him?
Do you want to go to the jail?
Oh, we already left.
We're
Okay.
starting a new day. Yeah.
Oh,
So you
okay.
guys wake up. You're getting ready to leave. You know, you're doing your final things, and Mikhail comes up and he tells you that Vladimir is sick. There's something wrong with him.
Zaid, that is your comrade. Do you think we should go check on him?
I'm always one to check on somebody in need, especially with my training.
So with this, you do want to go, correct? Josh, you would like to go to check on your person?
Yeah, of course. I'd be crazy not to.
All right. You will all stay in this room, as Josh Zaid will go alone with Mikhail. And listen, don't pick a complicated class.
This has nothing to do with my class.
This one does. All right, switch over.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. My voice is recording this time, so we should be good.
So you get to the jail.
Okay.
And Mikhail lets you in to the cell itself. Go ahead and roll a heal check.
Sure. Did I buff my heal? I did not. Still 4. So +4 to this. Wow. We are killing it.
So you don't know what's wrong with him.
Okay. Can I take 10 to or 20? Like, how much time do I have? Can I like spend time with them to figure it out, or am I like on?
This would be something more of knowledge that you would know.
Okay, gotcha.
Not like recalling, just something that you would know.
Yeah. Okay.
So you, looking over him, you do not know what is wrong with you, and as you're doing this, you hear a familiar voice communicating to you, even though he is sedated and you are the only one in here, that says, "Kill him."
Okay. Well, that's not good. Do I recognize his voice as my sword Sefu's voice, or is this a third party?
Yes.
It's my sword's voice?
This is Sefu's voice.
Saying kill this guy?
And he's telling you to kill him.
So can I talk back in my mind to the voice, or is this a one-way street?
No, you can talk to him.
But why? I do not know this man.
The lady wills it.
Okay. Just Josh talking. That's a pretty convincing argument, unfortunately. Per Zaid's... He's very faithful. Oh, Lord. This is like an Abraham Bible situation.
But you don't know if he is truly connected to Pharasma. You just know that you were called to the sword, and, and how it works. This is a defining moment in how your relationship goes. What is the moral aspect? What is, what if he is affected by necromantic energy and he is revived? That goes against everything, against your order.
Yeah, me feeling that heal check is really putting me in a bind.
Yep. And do you kill this guy, and what do you tell Mikhail? So it's all.
So this is supposedly, just to make sure before I make this decision, the guy in the prison is the guy that have I been on a mission with him in the past, or is he just somebody in my order who I was assigned to for this letter and have never met before?
Vladimir?
Yeah, I've not met him before, right? He's just part of the order.
No, yeah, you've never met him. You might have met Mikhail once.
Okay.
Maybe.
And who's on? Make sure it's been a hot minute, so make sure I'm not getting. Is it old Vladimir who's in this prison cell, or is it Mikhail in the prison cell that I'm checking?
Vladimir's in the prison cell.
Okay.
He is sick.
Old
Mikhail
Vladimir, right?
is,
Not baby Vladimir.
Not baby. The one that you guys inspected to start, the 25-year-old, he is in here. But you don't know if, it could just... There's magic on him, but you don't know.
Right.
So it could be actually him, it could be revived him, it could be, it could be a lot of different things, but...
Murder is pretty high in the no-no zone. But he's also faithful.
Necromantic.
Yeah, that makes him mad. And I failed the heal check.
Yeah.
Now, is he asleep in the prison cell?
Yeah.
Can I talk to him? See if I get a vibe that
he
he's
is
icky?
Sedated.
Oh, he's sedated because he's all messed up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
They sedated him.
See, I know what Josh would do, but it's not. This isn't about Josh. This is about Zaid. Now, am I
Yep.
in the cell with
So-
him? Like, did they let me in here?
Yep. It is
Well,
you
then-
alone in the cell
They're
with
gonna know
Vladimir.
it's me if he's stabbed. So I need to do some other, like, poison him or something. But I don't have any poison, do I? Because if he's already sick, then nobody would notice. Hold on.
I would also say that you, as a person who deals with dead
could just
bodies, could
fake it.
alter or
Yeah.
alter
The look of it.
the way that it looks.
Yeah.
So you get to make a choice.
Do I need to
What
do
you
a roll for that? Is it like a heal roll or like sleight of hand? Like what roll would I need to do to hide it? Can I take 20 on it? Like if I commit to killing this guy, can I like I don't know. This is tricky.
Yeah, you could take I would let you take 20 to make it look like there was an overdose or something like that.
Sure. I'm going through our list of stuff, and we have a lot of like really weird things. Like random potions and stuff too. So I could just like load them up on all these weird stuff and essentially OD them.
Yeah. You could slice his head off. You could.
Yeah, that would
You
definitely
could
get
stab
me.
him,
I would get a new character at that point because you would never see Zaid again. Can I ask Sefu again?
Yeah.
If I do this, how can I know that Pharasma will take him? Murder is frowned upon in my order.
The lady will always know.
But I need a sign, Sefu. That's not good enough. Zaid will like say a prayer to Pharasma, like softly, like I don't have the list of phrases on hand, so this is going to be as lore appropriate. But just asking the spiral, being like, I have a calling to end this man of his suffering, but I do not want to I want to make absolutely sure that I do not take an innocent life and bring scorn upon you and yours. So please, lady, what's she, Pale Lady? Is that her nickname? Or is that from something else?
Hold on.
I think she might be the Pale Lady. Anyways, we'll say she is.
Lady of Grey.
Yes.
Lady of Mysteries. Oh, Grey Lady, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Show me a sign that this is the way. And he'll pray really hard, like really devotee.
How long do you want to wait?
I'm taking 20. So while I'm praying, I'm gonna prep all these potions and stuff too, just that way if I do get a sign, I mean all I have to do is administer it, wait until I know that he's going into cardiac arrest or whatever, and then get out of there.
So, as you're praying, I'll give you a redemption roll on this heal. I'll let you do a perception roll.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a bonus because you are praying. But I'm going to let you do a perception roll, and we'll see where you land.
Okay. I am scared. Alright, so I have +5 to my perception now. So I need to update this. Okay, so that's a 22. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. The spiral wills it.
So you notice outside there are windows in this, not like directly in the cell, but you notice outside in the window something bright. You look closer and you see what looks like a shooting star shoot across the sky. However, something even more specific you notice is that the lead of it looks like viral.
He'll start to like gently weep, like like one or two tears running down his face, and he'll be like, "The Spyro wills it," and he'll administer the dose and OD this guy. I can't believe I'm doing this, but we're doing it.
Okay. I'd assume that you'd say a prayer and everything afterwards.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be there through it. I'll wait until his last breath. There's some phrase that I had written down somewhere where it's like, walk with the pale lady or something like that too. But he'll say whatever I'll go and see if I can find it in my notebook somewhere. Just moving kind of makes it a little tricky, but I'll make sure he has a pain-free, gentle passing, especially since he's sedated. He's not going to feel anything. Make sure his pulse is gone. And then I guess I should probably let the guards know, hey,
as you leave, I'm assuming you're, by his bed administering this. When you stand up, you hear from Sefu, Yes. Do as told.
Okay. I will trust you this time.
Right.
Please do not lead me astray. And yeah, I'll go out and let the guards know. I'll be very calm about it too, because I'm very used to this stuff too. Being like, hey, something happened. I don't feel a pulse.
Gotcha.
Kind of situation.
And this is purely up to you on if you want to tell anyone in the group.
If you want to describe if there's any commotion or anything like that too, and then I'll riff off that. But if you want to be like they're in another room, they don't notice because they're still at the house. I don't remember exactly where they are. Then I'm not going to say anything until it's relevant. We'll see who listens.
Yeah, they are. They're still at the house.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see
So
who goes
they're not
back
even.
and listens
It's
to
just
this.
you and Mikhail here.
Okay. Then yeah, I won't say a word.
All right.
Unless it's relevant. All right, cool. Rolling back.
Oh.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Okay.
Whew.
Wow, that was not just
Hey,
grabbing a quart of milk from the grocery store.
No, that was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. I'm good. I'm gonna be taking a back seat for the rest of the evening, gentlemen.
Kibbo.
It's good if that's true. All right. So you guys make your way. Do you guys want to do anything else in Tamravena?
No, Ariane wants to move with haste to go to Ustav. Where's she from? Fuck.
Lepistad?
Lepistad, thank you.
Josh, does your character Zaid want to send a letter to Lieutenant Alrund?
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll ask the group if he could stop by the Chapel of Pharasma to pen a letter, and he wants to pray.
Where's my friend?
Sweet.
Yeah. I will say this also as a fellow GM and stuff too. I don't want to backseat GM, but he looks kind of closed off and quieter than usual.
That's not backseat jamming. That's just explaining your character.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
So you come back a
you
little.
can tell
Arian?
that Zaid looks unsettled.
yeah.
little
Ariane wants to walk with Zaid while he goes to the Temple of Pharasma. She just wants to walk him there.
He's very quiet. He doesn't really say a word the entire time unless you try to like talk to
She's
him.
gonna try and talk to him. Yeah, she's gonna try and talk to him.
All right, bring it on.
Is everything okay, my friend? You
Yeah.
seem unwell.
Everything is fine, friend. I appreciate the concern, but all is well. He does not look
What
well,
happened?
but he's saying he's saying that. Did you say what happened?
Yeah, what happened in the cell?
Just poor news.
Is it from your family back home?
No, I just feel that we are in a loss of direction, and I'm being torn two different ways, and it's taken a toll on me. I'll be fine. I just need guidance. I need a sign.
I bet you Pharasma will give you a sign. Let me know if you need anything, friend.
I appreciate it, friend. I know she will.
Okay.
Alright.
So you feel torn. Interesting.
So, you guys are all done in Tamravena. I'm going to move you to your new map.
Da-na-na-na.
Welcome to Lepestad.
That is a big
no
city.
issues on the journey.
God damn, this place is huge.
Yeah. There's only going to be, like, some places that we actually go to, so you're not, like, I'm not going to be moving around on this map.
Still, I mean, this is a good sized city for Pathfinder.
Yeah. It's kind of big. Okay. So, you guys arrive to Lepestad on the left path. Do you see where the gates are over there on the left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys enter in to the gates. You notice that it is hysterical in this city.
That's not good.
Like the people are acting hysterical.
Yes. The one thing that you can tell about Lepestad, that just a brief thing before we get into like the people and everything, none of the labeled things really matter. I mean, they'll help you, but they don't really spoil anything for any specific thing. So up here on the top, where you see where the stones are in the circle.
The top left.
Yeah,
Okay.
that called the Spiral Bromlech. Think Stonehenge.
Okay.
It looks like a Pharasma kind of place.
Definitely does.
The outskirts, like the Lepestad University, all the stuff on the like southern end and northwestern end, all of those seem much newer. The interior of the city is a little more old. I think that's all the important things about this. We can get into things
Wall
later.
around this part.
There is no wall, no. And there's no wall in the southern part either.
Weird.
Yeah. So, as you're walking in, again, there's a large commotion, and you notice a flyer on the ground, like a piece of paper that, looks like a kind of like a wanted ad sign, wanted sign. And it says, "The trial of the beast starts tomorrow."
Okay. In Pathfinder, that could be two things. It could be like, dun dun Law and Order trial, or it could be like the Hunger Games trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do see
Would I know
something
anything
more-
about that, Scott?
You would. You would. You would.
I would not.
You would. Yeah, Kendra would. You would, and Barrett probably would. So if you guys want to roll a knowledge check, it would be knowledge local. I
I don't have a local.
I can explain a little more of that.
I have 1 point in knowledge local for a total of +4. Oh, Barrett's
I got
got
it.
it.
22.
Let's go, baby.
So you know that the trial of the beast is about a Frankenstein's monster has been living around these parts and has been accused of crimes, and he goes on trial tomorrow. The trial commences tomorrow.
I'm on his side.
So
Free Frankenstein's monster.
I'm withholding.
the two things that you were tasked to do when you got to Lepidstadt were
Books.
return the tomes to Dr. Montague Crowell
Montague.
at Lepidstadt University, and delivering the special book, the Manual of the Order of the Palatine Eye, to Judge Embrith Daramid. You
In the
know
courthouse.
that, huh?
In the courthouse.
Might just be to their house.
No, to her house right here. So you need to go here, and you need to go here.
And where do I live?
You live like here.
Okay.
So you need to do those two things. So you can go to the university or the judge's house first.
I go to the judge's house first, given it's closer and the trial is tomorrow. I don't know if it's relevant to the trial, but
So
Yeah.
you guys would like to go to the judge's house.
Arian will speak up in the group. Would it be okay if we checked on my parents first? I haven't seen them in a while, and I'm sure the judge's task could wait. Unless we wanted to split up.
how long would it take to travel around this city?
I mean,
So can you do all three? Like, could we do university, house, and then my parents? Or is it,
I would
are
say you
you?
could do 2 in a day because you just traveled to get here. So I would say you could do 1 tonight, sleep, and then do the other 2 tomorrow.
Hmm.
Unless
Could
you
we
guys
stay-
want to,
Could we stay at my house then?
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to get
Just
here in the
go-
morning and just travel all night?
I want to just so if we only have one objective we can do, it would be like go to the judges, then go to my house and sleep. right?
I mean, they're just going to be talking to people. So if you wanted to go to your house yourself, you can. If you guys want to split up and some of you go to the house, or if you guys want to, split up and some go to the university and some go to the judge's house, you guys can do it however you want. If you guys are saying that you're traveling all night and getting there in the morning, then I would say that, it's
You could do
gonna,
all three.
If you're gonna get there in the morning, you can do all three. If you get there in any time like afternoon, you can do one.
I think we should all stick together since the city's so big. In case something were to happen, we don't want our numbers to be diminished.
You could get
Agreed.
into a fight.
Yeah.
Like level 5, we'd probably beat most people in a fight.
Oh no, a level 23 dragon just landed on nowhere.
Yeah. I'm in favor of traveling all night and doing all three. Ariane just really wants to check on her parents.
I mean, yeah.
I'm
So
fine
these-
with doing that first.
These books we're bringing to these people, did we read them? Do we know?
You
Remember.
read the well, I guess the Barrett, you haven't read any of them, but
Kendra did, didn't she?
yeah, the only one that you guys can't read is the Order of the Palatine Eye. That one you cannot read.
It's locked. It's locked, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I knew one was locked and the other one wasn't.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys want to get there during the morning?
Yeah.
What would you like to do first?
Seems like Ariane wants to go to her parents' house.
You all want to go there?
We can ask Ariane, do you need company or would you rather go alone?
I don't think we should. Given the state of the city, I don't think we should travel alone. We should be in pairs, if anything.
We could split into pairs again.
Buddy system. Who's your buddy?
So
Or you
we
can
could.
all go to the same place. It doesn't matter.
Well, if we're all here, I think we could just do the judge's house, the university, and then, like I said, we just all go to my parents' house at night to rest and have dinner and whatnot. So it would check all three boxes. But
That's fine.
You want to go there? Where do you want to go first? Your house?
Judge's house.
yeah, everyone
one
wanted to do the judge's house. So
One judge, all judge. Okay. So you guys go to the judge's house. All right. You are at her front door. She lives in a very nice townhouse. That looks very elaborately decorated with art on the outside.
would I know her from passing or no?
You would know exactly who this is, yeah.
But are we cordial, friendly? Do we know each other really, or you just know of each other kind of thing?
I would guess that you would know her not pretty well, but
Decent enough.
yeah.
Okay.
What I know, this place's affinity for people who might look a little different than others.
That is a great question.
Ariane would probably know that, right? Or is she just young and naive, kind of doesn't really think about that kind of stuff?
There's 10,000 people in this small city.
I know.
It says 9 9,700 humans, 80 dwarves, 50 elves, 30 gnomes, and 20 of something else. So
Hot,
I
very
wouldn't say that
diverse.
their affinity is against you, but you definitely would stick out.
Okay, because I assume if they're like getting assaulted or there's a lot of preachers nearby, they might not appreciate.
You can also tell that there is a large commotion about the beast, and everyone in the town, in this city, is focused on the case that starts tomorrow.
Okay, I'll just keep my hood open.
So while they may not necessarily care for you, they hate this person.
Okay, sounds good. Anyone
So-
want to knock on the judge's door?
Yay, racism.
They don't hate me right now.
They don't hate you yet.
So just a little information before you talk to her. She is one. There are 3 justices at the courthouse. She is one of them. You also know that she is a member of the Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye, which you don't know much about what they are, but you know that Professor Lorimore was part of it as well. So you guys want to knock? I would suggest probably Ariane, because, again, you would know who she is.
Yeah, she'll not go ahead and knock on the door then.
You open, and wait, do I have a picture of her? I might actually have a picture of her. Let me see. I realized that when I was doing this, I didn't have this picture of Lepperstad saved. I was like, main thing, and I didn't even have it done. Okay, yeah, I do. All right, let me get you a picture of this lady. What is it? Alt Z? Is that what? No. Shift Z? What is it? Shift Z?
What?
Copy paste.
Control C.
Oh, to show everything.
Let's see.
There you go.
Oh,
She's like a vampire.
Hang on, guys. I'll put the moves on her.
It's in her age bracket.
yeah. Peter's gonna dick down every old lady in this campaign.
Her name is Embrith Daramid.
Cool name.
All right, but anyways, that's just what she looks like in case you guys. She looks like. But you can tell that she's probably in her mid-60s. She answers the door and says, "Oh, Ari, what are you doing here?"
Hello, Judge. We are here on a deliver these documents to you. So she hands over whatever we need to give to her.
Do you guys want to tell her at all why you're giving her books?
Because he's dead.
We can do a sense motive, right? And I don't think she would have a reason to be like untrustworthy. I mean, unless you guys think otherwise.
No, I think you can just tell her. I don't think we need to be weird about it.
Okay, yeah, Ariane will just explain to her like everything that's happened over the past couple days, or weeks, or however long it's been. to tell her about like the Whispering Way and all that thing, and then tell her that we were asked to deliver this message to you, or deliver this book to you.
She says, "So you're telling me Petros is dead?"
Fortunately, yes. He met his end.
Her eyes kind of dart, down and then back and forth, and she, tries to recompose herself, and she goes, "Have you done everything else in his will?"
I believe so.
Yeah, I don't remember, Josh. Do you remember what else we needed to do in his will?
You have to take the tomes to the Crowl at Lepperstead University.
Gotcha. Do we want to tell her that, or do we want to...
We're on the way to finishing the last one, essentially.
Yeah, so she says, "Have you finished everything yet?" Because you got to get paid.
Yeah, so I'll just say no.
I look at our checklist. I'm like, I'm getting there.
I'll just tell her, no, we need to deliver the tomes to the university, and then we'll be complete.
You hand over the tome, and she grasps it from you, and she kind of rubs her hand over the top of it, and you see what looks like a tear fall from her eye. That is she quickly like brushes it away.
And Ariane will say, she'll ask, she'll tell her, I miss him too, Judge. It's been hard on all of us.
She composes herself and she says, "Well, when you have completed everything, Tris has entrusted me to make sure that you get your payout."
Okay, we will stop by once we are all complete.
The payout was big, if I do recall.
It was a big
A
payout.
lot of money.
100 platinum pieces per person.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
So,
So
1,000 gold. Yeah, that's a lot.
let's
Um,
hurry.
As you guys
over
are
these
about
tomes.
to leave, she asks you if she could have one more moment of your time.
Of course.
Ariane personally, or all of us?
With you as a group.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
It seems that my it sounds like she started to say beloved, but she catches herself and stops, and she kind of like recomposes and says, "It sounds like the well-respected Petros trusted you guys with this. I'm in need of some assistance. Do you think that is something that you guys could provide?"
Of course.
Sense motive.
Do it.
Zaid looks excited to have something to do.
20.
So you're gonna notice a couple things. One, Ariane, you do notice something particular about her. On Petros, you and Kendra could tell you this as well. As well, Kendra, I'm sure, is out doing things. We're not gonna bring her in until later. But you guys, you specifically, Ariane, would know that there is an eye, like a half of an eye that Petros had as a necklace that he always used to wear. And you very vividly remember that, from your childhood and growing up. You notice that the judge has what you would assume to be the other half of that eye.
Whoa.
So it would lead you to believe that they
We're
We're
roommates.
together. Yeah, we're together.
were a little more serious.
They were roommates.
Which is why she feels like she can trust you all.
Got you. Okay. Could we assume that she's Kendra's mom, or no?
She is not Kendra's mom.
Got you.
So, with that, your sense motive with, I just wanted to tell you that because it's just part of the thing for flavor, but also you can tell that it just comes from hair and there's nothing, malicious about her intent to ask you for help. Also being a part of the esoteric, what is it called? The Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she continues with what she was going to ask you. She says, over the years, Lepidstadt has been poisoned by a darkness, and they keep blaming this beast, that it is his fault. But I believe that there are other things at work that are being framed on him. The murders, the thefts, they've all been attributed to him. But not all of them are believable. There are some people who talk about the kindness that the beast shows, about rescuing kids, about, helping people when in danger. But they don't want to hear about the kindness, about the humanity. They don't want to hear the good things. They need a scapegoat to identify as this is the reason these bad things happen. I'm sure by now, and I should have told you guys this, but I didn't. But she says, I'm sure by now you've seen the large punishing man in the center of town. You guys would have passed right by it, like right here. So you guys would have passed by it.
It's like the beheader, essentially.
Where's that?
No,
Like here?
it is right, yeah, like right in the middle there.
Okay, gotcha.
It would be a 20 to 25 foot tall wooden man that they use when someone is found guilty. They use that and build it to size to fit the people. Like, it's too big. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be 20 to 25 feet. It would be more like 15 feet. But they build this to then burn you alive in.
Oh my god.
Whoa, Wicker Man. Okay.
Holy Lord.
So she says, I'm sure you've seen the punishing man out there. This town has already decided that he's guilty. They've already decided his fate. Even though the trial starts tomorrow, the outcome has already been decided. The guy who is supposed to, or who is appointed to defend the beast, is worthless. He is one of the worst in this region at defending. If you could assist in this, however, I cannot be involved at all, as my neutrality has to be maintained to keep my position as magistrate. But if you guys could investigate these crimes to see their validity.
Yes, absolutely. We can do that.
In return, if you can complete this and provide real, true justice, we will double. The court itself will double your reward that you previously got. So you
Ooh.
get
We have 1 day to investigate.
the trial starts. So you have 1 day to
Okay.
start investigating to then
Okay.
provide evidence to
To use this guy.
in a timely manner.
This sounds
Your
kind of
Honor.
cool.
Your Honor, I'd like to petition for a continuance.
Mistrial. Give us more time, please.
Um,
On the grounds that I want it.
so the guy that is appointed,
Hearsay.
uh,
Hearsay.
you will meet him. His name is Gustav Capel.
Okay.
Capel. She also goes on to tell you that the most recent crime that he has been accused of happened as a theft from the university. But she doesn't understand how a creature that is intelligent would enter the university. So y'all accept.
I'm down.
Nope, we're out of here.
Actually, don't care.
Does anyone want to roll a knowledge local to get any basic information on what's been happening in the trial so far?
I got a +4 knowledge local.
Do it.
Roll it.
15.
I got a 20.
Ooh.
So you know that she would also have told you this. I don't even know why the fuck did they even put this in here. Like, I would just tell you this shit. Like, why do you have to do a DC roll for this shit? Like, that's so dumb. Anyways. You know that the beast is being held in the courthouse, which is across the way. And that they expect to convict pretty quickly. Not gonna do
The kangaroo court.
You know that the other things, I mean, you'll learn all of this later, but I'll just tell you now. He is accused of murdering children in a town out, like in a farming village outside of Lepidstadt. He killed swampers in Morast, and he burned down a doctor's hospice. And then his most recent one was allegedly. And then he stole something from the university. Here, I think I can pull this up too. Hold on. Well, I can show it to you next time. It's not a big deal. I'll show it to you next time. So she tells you that the beast is at the courthouse, and you still have to go down and go to the university and then go back to her, and she'll give you more money.
All right, we can go to the university and we can do some investigating down there.
Yeah. would all like to go to the university.
Time to get smart. Sorry. Testing out I changed the numbers.
And can we do like a perception check, like along the way, to kind of see, or like if we can hear any like murmurings or any like gossip?
Rumors.
I mean, I'll never say no, but there's not a lot I can tell you, but you can do it.
$18.
You know that the barrister Gustav Capel, the Beast representative, has never won a defense ever.
That's good.
You heard rumblings about the theft on Lepistad was of some type of effigy statuette. That's about it.
Okay. All right, so we get to the university.
And you're looking for a Dr.
Montague or something like that.
I don't know, it's Montagnie. Montague?
No idea.
Montagne? I don't know. Dr. Crow. So they direct you to where he is. I do not have any pictures of him. That did not provide one. But he is a professor of antiquities at the university.
Nice.
When you ask to see him, you go up to him and he goes, "Hello."
Hello,
Very
Professor.
eccentric.
Hello, Professor. How are you doing?
Good. You are.
I am
You are
Ariane.
here?
I would just say like I'm Ariane and my parents are. I can't remember my parents' names to be honest right now.
You
I
want
think it's like Natasha and something else.
to tell him that you're here for Petros?
Yep.
Petros. So he sent you up here. I'd assume that the worst happened.
Unfortunately, yes. He didn't make it.
Well, I appreciate you delivering these tomes. I do apologize about the workshop being a little messy, but
It's quite okay. People at work, you know.
well, from the break-in and the theft that happened, we had some damage that's sprayed over.
What exactly was taken, Professor?
It is the strangest thing. They took this strange statuette that has been here for a very long time, called the sea sage effigy.
The sea sage effigy. Can you tell me anything about it?
It wasn't worth any value. It was found during the investigation of the Kelid Mounds west of here.
What was the effigy called?
Sea Sage.
Sea Sage?
It's spelled Seasage.
Yeah,
Sea Sage?
Yeah, Sea Sage. One word.
Yep. Effigy.
Was stolen from the mounds thing.
It was stolen from the university, but he's telling you that it didn't have any intrinsic value. It was just somebody do a knowledge check, and I'll tell you a bunch of information real quick.
What knowledge you want?
Knowledge history, or knowledge religion.
Preferably knowledge history or local.
I got history.
I got local.
Just tell me the highest one.
Ooh.
Okay, that's good.
23 to history.
So Lepidstadt University was founded by two brothers named. They were the Traeus brothers, and they found this mound west of, like, in the holds of Belkzen. There is something called Kellick's Fort, and from there's the mound where they entered and found a bunch of these, like, really rare artifacts. And they took them to Lepidstadt and founded this university. So there's an entire museum in this university of artifacts collected from that, but it essentially paid for the entire university to be built.
Interesting. So, from the knowledge check, would I know that these are so these relics, are they from like indigenous tribe, like orc, or any information on that potentially?
What was yours, history or local?
History.
Okay, I can give you this information. So there was a war between the Varisians and the Kellids. The Kellids were like barbarian people, kind of nomadic, that traveled around. There was a big war that happened between the two, and at some point during the war, the Varisians just wiped out all of the Kellids in this region. And this was like a while ago, and the artifacts were from the Kellids that they had gone around and, like, collected and conquered and, held. So then all of those from back in the day were kept, and now a lot of them are in the university.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So they're completely wiped out, is what you're saying. But like someone
The Kellids?
Yeah.
The Kellids, again, they stretch everywhere from the very far north down past Syria. There's a bunch of different clans, and they're all nomadic. And they all, they're from everywhere.
But they could be incentivized to take back the relic that was stolen from them.
They're all dead. The ones here are all dead.
Okay.
So who'd want it?
I feel like someone in the Whispering Way might be a Kellid.
So they have no idea what it was used for originally?
Yeah, is there a ritual or anything?
Not that anyone knows about.
Could I ask the doctor, or he wouldn't know either?
He told you that it was just a kind of like a fossil. That's pretty much what he thinks it is a fossil. Just like a relic from an old time that might have meant something to them, but means nothing to him.
So I guess Ariane will ask, so from what I understand, this theft is being pinned on the beast. What would the beast want with the statue?
That he has ruined most. Did you see the torn apart
Look
metal
at the
doors?
bones! Do you know that quote?
I don't.
It's essentially exactly what you were describing. He's talking about the bunny. It's like, what? Why would it be murderous? And then
Oh yeah.
he's describing. He's like, look at the bones. Saying that
They call
there's
me
more. There's
Tim?
more danger
Oh.
here than we realize. Is what I'm getting at.
That could be true.
Anyways, sorry to interrupt. I
so-
thought that was funny.
It was funny.
The doctor goes, I'm thankful that the beast was caught. He has plagued us for far too long, and this is the last straw.
Can I do a sense motive?
I think he might just hate the beast.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was checking.
See, that's one of my favorite rides.
12. Shit. Does anyone else have a sense motive?
I
TJ
don't-
probably should. You're a wisdom-based character.
I trust
I do
people,
not.
unlike you.
You should.
So
What do I have for sense motive? -2.
Okay, disregard.
I have a +2 to it. You want to roll it?
Yeah, why not? What if you get lucky and get a 20?
That's a waste of a 20. How's an 18 suit you?
You look at him, and he seems agitated that his department was destroyed, and he less cares about the fact that something was stolen, but more about the fact that he's fed up with the beast, and he's angry about his stuff being destroyed.
Yeah, his current situation. Okay.
So, but there's
Because-
no malice. There's no malice. Like he's trying to cover up a liar or something like that. It's strictly
Not- you can't. It doesn't seem like he's lying. No.
Okay.
He goes, even though that beast took it, and they still cannot find it. It's less about that. That beast just cannot control his actions, and it's clearly insane and crazy and mad. And it is a good thing that he is in custody, and whether I believe that he should be burned or not, the fact that he will have a trial to determine his guiltiness is enough.
This guy sucks.
He'll point to you where the thing happened, and he goes, all the artifacts, out of all of them, there are ones here that are magical and ones here that are worth a lot of money.
He's just bitter.
And he took that one. It doesn't even make sense.
Sounds like he's got some big plan coming up that was just ruined because of this. You know what I mean? Not to put tinfoil hat theory going.
No, I agree. That's why I'm trying to.
Because why would you be so mad about this
Yeah.
unless you had some other ulterior motive going on? Know what I mean?
If you think it's a fossil, you're getting pissed about a fossil.
Again, you could tell that he's less upset by the stealing of that, more confused by the stealing of that particular one, but angry about the fact that his office was ruined. His half of his classroom was ruined. The locked, sealed door that held bunch of these artifacts was ripped open, and cases just knocked over, and some artifacts destroyed. He's
Can we-
mad about that.
Can we investigate where
Yeah, go
they
for it.
broke in and see if we can see if any tools ripped open the door, if it was ripped off his hinges, unscrewed.
Yep. Let me flip to that page. Okay.
It's like what we know what we're doing, guys.
First
God.
time.
I mean, I felt bad for Josh, like when we first did the True Now, like
Knew nothing.
knew nothing.
Okay.
I would
So
now.
he walked you over to the workshop area, and like where the entrance was, and he says, "You know, this is where it happened. They've cleaned up a lot of it already, but you can just follow this trail." He broke in through the back door, then passed through the auditorium on his way to the workshop, where the effigy was kept. And you can see that the back door is just barely on its hinges, and this is a 1-inch thick iron door, and he still broke through it.
Can I
Oh,
detect
boy.
magic on the iron door?
You detect no magic.
No magic. Okay.
So it was like ripped off the hinges.
I'll read you exactly what this says. There's a makeshift padlock that was on the iron door. The wooden door leading from the back door foyer into the auditorium has been broken off its hinges, as has the far door leading to the workshop.
So could the
Let's see.
padlock have been opened and then like they staged the door? Like, could we like detect or perceive that the door was like taken off?
Yeah,
Like,
you want me to read
manually?
the rest of the stuff? That way I can describe what the other
Oh,
things are.
sure. Yep, go ahead.
So paneled in oak, the auditorium contains a sunken 5-foot deep central area lined with books, tribal fetishes, and curiosities. A small stage and lectern stand in the center of this area, which is edged with a low oak rail, worn smooth from the touch of years of students gazing into the master's lecture room below. The high-ceilinged workshop/library is lined with mostly empty shelves and a trio of great leaded windows. Great leaded, leaded doesn't make sense. Leaded.
Leaded is when there's lead lining between like window panes.
Looks out over the university lawn. A staggering array of books, scrolls, maps, and curios, including shrunken heads, tribal masks, and bits of pottery, lie scattered all over the floor, apparently pulled from the shelves. The room is otherwise crowded with overturned tables, desks, and cabinets. Okay. If you guys, what was your question?
I was just saying, like, if we rolled like a perception check, could we like see like if the door was like
Yeah.
Like,
Roll
you
a
know,
perception check on the room, and I'll tell you what you get.
okay. 30.
All right, I'll give you everything that it says. So the back door was open from the outside. You can tell that there's a fine silver wire and a tiny bell that was on the floor, or the remains of it, which can be identified as the material components of an alarm spell.
It was disarmed, is what you're saying.
Or it went off.
Okay.
You also see, in the mess of things, you do see the tracks of like large iron boots. You smell beeswax lingering in the air. You see deep scratches on the wooden rail. And then when you're searching when you go towards like the middle of the central area, you see wait, what? Oh, okay. So while you're looking at the central area, it looks like in the middle of it, something very heavy either landed or fell here. None of the windows look like they've ever been opened or opened in a really long time. And you know that the center window has so the other ones, like, you can tell have, like, you know, that caked on stuff that kind of, like, if you haven't opened your window in a while, it kind of like makes it, you gotta like really force it open, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so on every other window except for the central window, there's all of that grime on it, but the center window does not have. Doesn't seem like it's been that long since it was opened.
The beeswax. Could I try and figure out like what that was like? And is it using any potions or?
Knowledge alchemy.
Yeah. Or is it not just not relevant at all?
That's a good question. Let me.
Because I was thinking, you know, it's not out of the alchemist's realm to be able to make someone very large and very strong break in here. I was thinking maybe if I could find like a trace of a potion or a mutagen or
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
do craft
I don't know.
alchemy as well, but they're both pretty
Yeah,
high.
do craft alchemy, sure. Or if you
25.
have an alchemist,
I do also have profession of alchemist, but that's lower.
I hate that you wasted a roll on this because I just found this, but we'll be fun and have it play other parts. But you can tell that the smell of beeswax is from the polish
Okay,
used on
that
the
makes sense.
cleaners.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would assume that the back door was forced open and the alarm went off. That would
And
be
then
your
window,
initial.
someone could have snuck in or out.
You know, all things to think about.
Interesting.
Ariane will ask the doctor, is there someone who runs security in the evenings, by chance?
Yes, they have. We have guards stationed.
And the guards, they didn't have vision on this door that night, or are they on patrol? Just curious.
They responded to the. They responded to the alarm spell that went off, and he points at this thing on the ground.
They found no one here.
Are you asking him all about it, or are you just asking him about like the spell, or how they
I was
knew?
asking if the guards
Do you want to go talk to the guards?
found anyone. I guess we can.
Okay. So let me find that part.
Surely, if an alarm went off, the guards would get there in time for hear or see something.
So you talk to the guards, and they do remember seeing the beast in the workshop when they arrived, but just acting alone.
Can I do a sense motive?
Yeah.
Ooh, 9.
They are convinced that the beast did this.
Can I detect magic on them at all? Do I have that? I don't even have that. I want to see if maybe their minds were altered in any way, but again, there's
I have
ways
it.
to
I
change
have
your
detect magic.
Yeah, I don't know. Can that detect if a spell was cast on someone?
I mean, you can detect if they're currently under the influence of a spell. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
Yep, detect magic.
They are not under the influence of any spell.
Would I be also able to sense motive their actions?
Sure.
19.
Yeah, they're pretty convinced that the beast did this.
Okay.
Again, I also could, I have disguise self. All this is something that I, as an alchemist, could do.
Alright, I'll ask Bareth. Like in a whisper, so that no one else can hear. Are you thinking someone altered themselves to look like the beast and frame him?
I mean, it's a possibility. It's also possible that he committed these crimes, or for what reason I don't know. Maybe he's attempting a ritual, or
I feel like someone of more magic did this. He seems like a plainsfolk from what all the murmurings I hear. Just a beast. I feel like this is a high level intelligence operation.
well,
I
just
think we
because
need
the
to speak
rumors
with
are,
him. I think we need to speak with him to kind of
because
understand
they
his.
say he's bestial does not mean that he's not intelligent. These rumors spread, and they tend to diminish the intelligence of people who look different.
I don't disagree. Being as I look, not how a cleric should. I did notice that the window on the in the middle did not have any soot or dust on it. I think maybe like setting off the door was a diversion.
I mean, it's all possible.
So all I want to say is I don't think this was a one-man job. I think this was multiple people.
But why and who?
I have a hunch it has to do with the Whispering Way, but I don't have enough information to prove it. I can't detect any magic around here. Usually they are magic driven.
So would my like mutagen? Is that? I don't think that's a spell. Would that come up as?
It's magical. Yeah. Yeah, it's magical.
Okay. I don't think it would like leave a trace, but
What? Leave it. What? Leave a
Like
trace of what?
like if someone would like have cast a spell, it could like leave a trace, or like cursed
Oh.
objects.
No. I would go with no, probably.
So what were the other places that were said to have been?
Crimes?
Yeah.
Village.
Give me just a moment and I will show you. I just had to crop it and save it.
I guess we also need to go back to Judge's house, don't we?
We do. We need a collector of coin.
Alright, I will show this to you. Thank If only I was more ready, prepared.
You weren't ready for the investigation?
I like read through it, but I didn't have any of the maps prepped. Like any of the stuff that I needed.
We could always just wait till next week. Ah, there it is. I see
No,
it.
no. I'm just saying I meant to have this ready. Okay. So if everybody can see that,
Yep.
Lepidstadt is right there. So in the entirety of it, actually, hold on, let me bring up the other one too.
It's
Because
the swamp that we're looking at.
where's the here it is. Okay. So you can see that the swamp is this entire area around Lepidstadt.
Shutterwood.
Yeah, that's the Shutterwood. And then like the swamp is this entire area like above it. Alright, let me go back and show you this other thing. So the morass is where the swamp happened, like the swampers were. Hergstag is where the kids were murdered. I don't remember where the one was. Okay, so the swamp hamlet and morass, the abandoned village of Hergstag, and the sanctuary on Carb Isle. I think that's the three of them.
Okay. And do we know how far apart these crimes were committed?
Here you
Like,
go.
date-wise?
I can tell you all this. Murder of 10 citizens of the village of Morass a year ago. Slaying of 6 children in the farming community of Hergstag 7 months ago. And the arson attack 4 months ago at the sanctuary on Carb Isle, which resulted in the deaths of Dr. Brada and his patients and the blinding of the doctor's assistant.
Okay.
So-
So it's reasonable someone could have like made it to those different places in that time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not like all committed at the same time, like
Yeah.
that close together.
Doctor was murdered at Sanctuary?
Arson attack.
Do we know who this doctor was?
So, let me go. Okay. So, you guys want to do anything else while you're at the university?
Josh, PJ, is there anything you could think of potentially?
That I can think of.
At this moment, I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, could we ask the professor if he knew the doctor that died at Sanctuary?
He did. I mean, he knew of him.
Okay.
Would Arian's parents know anybody? Since they live here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would they know anybody?
I mean,
that-
they'll be a great asset, probably.
I don't know what they do, but I'm just, they're locals.
Yeah, I mean, they would know of things. Yeah, I mean, they would 100% know of the beast.
So why don't we go collect our money and then we can go talk to my parents and maybe we can ask them about neighbors or something that we can go talk to before we start doing day trips to all these random villages.
The name of the people who created the university was Lyron and Catamon Treyes. Treyes.
Okay.
Lyra. Who?
Lyron, Liron, and Catamon, Cadamon, and then Treyes is Treyes. They are the ones who founded it. So you guys want to go where?
Collect our coin and then go to my house.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to do platinum pieces. It's 100 platinum pieces, but it's just 1,000 gold
1,000 gold
pieces.
each
Or
total or each?
each. You
Total.
each get it.
Okay, I have a cash money section in our.
Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, I have a trotta here. Delete that.
Goes to Zaid's pocket.
It was empty. I have $5 next to my name for some reason, so I have 1,005. And we have a collective 1,000 in our pool for overflow.
Nice. So PJ can get the big shiny thing that he's looking for.
I like shiny.
A butt plug?
You might be into that with Karen.
You never know.
That'd be a strap on.
It's probably made of wood too back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
That's something I did not want to think about.
Hopefully it was sanded down.
You're welcome.
Freshly cut, hacked from an axe.
That's what the beeswax that you smelled was. Carrying around a freshly polished, strap-on wooden dildo. Love it.
God.
Yeah, we're off the rails. My bad, guys.
All right, let's go to my parents' house. Arian really is anxious to check on them.
And we'll see you next time. Rug pulled.
Where are you guys going?
Arian's parents' house.
We're having a sleepover.
Okay. You do notice it's locked. You do have a key. Get into your own house. Would you like to go into your house?
Yep.
Okay. You walk in. What you gonna do?
Call out, Mom, Dad, is everything okay?
No response.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can I check how dusty it is in here?
I detect magic.
You detect no magic.
No magic. Okay. She's just gonna frantically start running around the house. Like I'm just trying to play it like if someone just want to play it like if someone got bad news and then she's trying to figure out what's going on. So she's frantically like she's gonna run to the kitchen. She's gonna like run to her parents' room. She's gonna like like a kid almost trying to like panic or like trying to like rummage through everything and find like something that they lost. So she's going to be like trying to go find her parents, like all around the house, kind of like chaotically.
Can I just make a perception check, see if I find any, signs of breaking and entering or them not being around for a while?
Yeah.
25?
I would probably say, would you roll perception? I would,
Yeah.
if you want to get more information, I would do a survival.
Survival.
But I can give you some information on
Survival's,
perception.
yeah,
if you-
like tracking stuff.
By your perception check, everything seems. You don't see like an overload of dust. But you can tell that the air is slightly stale.
Then can I do a survival? Look a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Wait a second. What is a wisdom? Oh, I don't know if I have a wisdom buff. Heightened awareness is perception and knowledge checks.
Yeah.
Strength.
And
Oh.
initiative. I think heightened awareness is also initiative too. Or did you already say that? I think you said that.
No, it's a +4 in initiative.
Ariane will do a survival to try and see if like she can find like anything around the house that would give her a clue as to where they are.
Sure.
16. Yep.
I don't have it prepared, but I have one that gives me +2 to intelligence and wisdom checks.
So when you're going through their like room, don't notice like any of their clothes are missing. Like I'm sure that you're like rummaging through stuff to see if you can find them, or find anything. But it just everything seems normal-ish.
Disappeared. Popped out of existence.
Like your house was normally always clean. That's just part of being part elf. So things are normally pretty tidy, and they just look the same.
I mean, could we go to a neighbor's house, see if they've seen them recently?
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want.
I check like my room, or would I know that there's like a basement or an attic or a crawl space of any kind?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would know all of that. I would have just said that you checked all of it. There's no signs of a struggle, no signs of anything. Just
There's like no note on the mantle or on the kitchen table kind of thing.
nope. One thing you do notice, the very slight you notice is that it does look like some of the furniture has been slightly rearranged.
Uh, There's no magic. So I detected no magic in the whole house. Right?
No magic in the entire house. I mean, besides your fellow people.
Could I detect a curse?
Yeah, you don't detect any curse.
Wow. So can I do a perception check on the furniture then? Because you said it's like slightly rearranged to what I know.
Yep.
Oh shoot. 12.
Yeah, it looks like it might be slightly changed from regular.
She's gonna call out, "Mom, Dad, where are you?" Like in a panic. Like she's kind of like distraught a little bit, like because there was no note, there wasn't a message, no one like notified her or anything, so she's kind of panicking a little bit.
If you guys remember back in Harrowstone, she did have a vision, and then wanted to head home. You don't remember what the vision was? I'll have to figure out. I think it's like episode 17 or something like that.
There's no signs of abduction at all.
Nope.
Did they go somewhere, like voluntarily?
They didn't pack anything up.
I know. We could be going like, hey, we'll go check out the town hall meeting and then we'll come back home, you know?
Well, he said the air was stale, so it might have been gone a while. I mean, could we talk to the neighbors? They might have some knowledge.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I was just going for a little bit. What was it?
Did somebody see them? Ask the neighbors.
Yeah, maybe we should ask the neighbors, see if they saw them leave or someone enter.
Who's going to ask?
I mean,
Ariane probably would.
Yeah, it would have to be Ariane. Because they would probably not trust us.
Okay.
She'll like come over. She'll go run next door and like bang on the door, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
All right. Drew, you gotta go into the other room.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So much.
We've been going a while.
This is the longest we've gone in some time.
Yeah, no, I expected us to. Maybe you'll end after this.
That's fine. I'm just chilling. Do you guys get anything good with your level ups? We haven't really talked about that. We can do that while.
I haven't really done it yet.
Yeah, we were talking about that when you were in your meeting.
God, that took too long too. I got a ton of stuff, so I'll just go over mine real quick. So I got plus 2 damage on all my attacks now. Excuse me, which is kind of cool. I also can re-roll my concentration checks, and I can spend an arcane point for that. But I can also spend an arcane point to give me plus 3 to hit as well, so I can now be more accurate as well.
That's crazy.
So I can actually start hitting my super shocky boom man attacks a lot more consistently. And then I now have, I put a point in knowledge geography and knowledge nobility due to our travels and Zaid studying with things. So from like a story standpoint, he got smarter with those. So I spent some points on that. Had to sacrifice some other skill points, but made sense for the story.
Yeah.
And then what else did I get? Oh, I got 2 feats instead of 1 because Magus is get one at level 5. So, I chose Arcane Strike as my bonus one, which is all my attacks get +1 damage and are considered magic for DR, which I already kind of had, but +1 damage is nice.
I think I know what feat I'm gonna get. I'm not. Actually, I asked Scott about it, and then I just found in the FAQ on the Alchemist it says I can have it. So
Well, there you go.
his bombs are fun.
In case anyone was wondering, the football game is 3-3 right now, and it's a bore fest, so you're not missing anything.
He's playing.
Chargers and Patriots.
Ooh, hope the Chargers win. That would be sick.
Yeah, I know. Chargers have gone down to the 3-yard line both times and went for it on one, didn't get it, and then got a field goal the other time. So,
That is terrible.
yep, they could be up 14-3 right now. Yeah, one of those times was on a interception on the 15-yard line. And then they got 0 points out of that because they went for it on 4th and couldn't get anything.
Mm.
Which is nuts. Yeah, we're playing the Bears, though, next week.
I know.
The
Really scary.
Bears. Should be a good game. I think we can beat them. If Stafford's
Yeah,
hand's
me too.
not busted.
Yeah, that is a little
Some of you
scary.
guys almost lost to the Panthers.
They beat us earlier.
They've
I
been
know.
on fire.
We play bad when the teams are bad, and then we play good when the teams are good. That's how
Funny
we
how that
roll.
works.
Yeah, we've been on a big slide the past past month or so. So
Yeah.
at least we're not the Eagles,
Yeah, rip Eagles.
who lost, and I gave all of Cindy's cousins garbage for that. For giving me garbage about the Panthers game.
NFC West. Best.
Gateway to the West, gateway to the best. All right, they are locked in. Deep conversation. I know this is really enthralling if we go back and listen to this.
Just cut this part out.
All right. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it's late.
No, I'm like, this is the longest we've gone in forever.
Yeah, normally we only play for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, typically.
Ooh.
Something's happening.
Is that what you guys
That's
did when
good.
I rolled too?
Yeah. Yeah. Neighbors must have a lot of information.
I was given a
Yeah.
choice, and I did not know which way to go, so I had to talk with Scott about it for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was told I was split between 2 different directions.
You have to euthanize them.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda.
They said he was infected. Sure, they didn't have a cure for that.
Supposedly infected.
Supposedly infected.
Yeah, I was trying to see if he was or not. That was my decision.
What'd you find out?
I didn't.
Ah.
So he's like, you just gotta go off blind faith. It's like that's not where I want to be.
Well, that's sort of the deal with faith. It's blind.
Did you start the Lego set, Justin?
No, I was leveling up my character since you left.
Dang, I had to look at 2
I ate,
feats.
man.
Slowpoke.
Well, I had a lot of decisions. But
Yeah,
that I mean I needed
that's-
to actually fix my character.
I had no decisions. It was really easy. That's why it didn't take that long. There's only like 3 things I could
just-
do.
I typed down like how I got my damage and what my attack bonus is and like things I wanted for the future. Because every time I look at my numbers for my damage, I'm like, how did I even get there? I have to go back and check. So I just wrote it down. I'm at 3d6 plus 6 per bomb. Eventually more if I take 2-weapon fighting.
All right. It sounds like Andrew's getting stuck in the same pickle I am. You have a decision.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Sounds like Andrew
Ariane
got
has
roasted as bad
rejoined
as
the
I
party.
did. Just,
It's a good day today.
let me guess, Andrew.
Alright,
Ariane's
with all
looking
you.
forlorn and sad and doesn't want to talk to anybody. Are you in the same ballpark I am?
She is crying uncontrollably.
Wonderful.
Right now.
oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yay.
Yeah, she is beside herself, like can't like hands, face in the hands, like crying. Like
Oh, they died.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Died?
it is now nighttime. Ariane, if you would like to discuss with your, if you guys want to like,
Your
you're gonna
boys?
order pizza and talk about what happened.
Yeah, we might as well just stay at my house because it's empty. You know,
Yeah.
Like,
Brutal.
Okay, that's a dark thought, but well, yeah, Zaid goes up and was like, "What's wrong, my friend?"
my father was murdered, and Zaid, you would know from your time in Assyria, they stabbed him in the face, and they stabbed him through the heart, and she just is crying and crying.
What the?
Jeez.
Executed? Was your family caught up in something, or is this cold
Well-
blood?
If you can remember, Petros was smashed in the head as well,
Pattern.
and you know what that means.
Yes. Yeah, he looks angry and
Okay.
sad too.
You
And
can't talk with them when they pass.
when you mentioned, like, when you said that they were murdered and stuff too, Zaid looked very sad,
Aw.
like more upset than you would expect a soldier to be.
Like, did he have a vision? Like, she'll ask him, "Did you foresee this?"
No, not that I can recall, but this is not the day I wanted to hear it. We'll put it that way.
I understand.
I'm sorry, friend. I wish there's something I could do, but they're in
I know you're going
Phrasma's
through a
hands.
lot. I know you're going through a lot right now yourself.
Oh, this isn't about me. Worry about me later. This is your turn to grieve.
And she is sobbing, but she says, My my father was found at the Stonehenge site, actually. Just
This sounds
Fuck that out.
ritualistic.
yeah. So she just like, I find it very peculiar. My dad Peregrine, he's a very cautious man, very bright, and he would go over there and get stabbed in the heart and like his face mutilated so that he cannot speak in the afterlife. So it lends me to think he knew something that no one wanted to get out. I wonder if it has anything to do with the beast.
And your mother?
Nicoletta, my mother, she is not to be found. My neighbor, Mrs. Smith, said she was not killed, but she is nowhere to be found.
Well, there's hope for her then. We'll get right on it.
Yes, I have a feeling Peregrine, my father, and Petros were both conspiring against the Whispering Way, and they knew too much. And that's why they died.
Interesting.
Okay, well,
What's
this
the crazy
is...
shit that happened today?
Yeah, this is
Because
heavy stuff.
Because Peregrine and Petros, to give you guys backstory, they were like, Scott, just correct me if I'm wrong, but they were like friends, and they were like students together at the same time. It's kind of like how I remember writing my backstory, I think, and like they stayed in like close contact with each other. Like my dad was like a researcher still, and like Petros was like the main professor at Pustilov. So like he's scholarly as well, just probably not as much as Petros, I would say.
You know that the judge, who was very close with Petros, was a member of the Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye. You know that Petros was most likely a member of the Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye, which would lead you to believe
Peregrine would be too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sounds like one club's taking out the other one.
Gang fight.
Yeah, like a nerd gang fight, which is kind of weird.
So yeah, Ariane will relay all as much information as she can to everyone, just detailing about like what happened. But she's like, I really would like to try and find my mother as soon as possible.
Let's get some rest.
one thing that is important that Ariane did mention. I gave her a lot of information, so
Yeah, that's
just
fine.
like
The recording's like
Josh, I
7
gave
minutes
you
of
a lot of
silence.
information.
Yeah.
So one thing that is important to note is that her father died like 2 or 3 days before. No, 3 days before the beast was captured.
Are they
Interesting.
putting
Okay.
this finger on the beast too?
I mean, you could go to the morgue and inspect the body.
Maybe we should do that in the morning.
But it is nighttime. You will all sleep, and then tomorrow you will wake up, and you can talk about what you want to do. But the beast is at the courthouse, and then you could also go to the morgue, maybe even go to the Spiral Comlech if you want to affect that. But wonderful episode today. I put 2 of you in the ringer, and you performed phenomenally.
That was
Oh,
that was
good
rough.
to know.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
That was pretty brutal.
Everyone you know is dead.